So if we're not going to talk about counting as a way of measuring engagement, how do you measure it? I'm sorry, I had to ask.
That's the million-dollar question. I think counting is always going to have a role to play with engagement. I think it's just a question of what you count. So I think, the most important metric out there, I think there are two important metrics actually that you can track that are hard metrics that really work well in a social media world, and one, not surprisingly, is the Net Promoter Score. Net Promoter Score is really a measure not of inputs like likes, but it's a measure of outputs, because what it's really telling you is, based on all this activity that I am doing, is this actually having an impact on people's willingness to recommend my brand? And that's critical. And then the other metric that you can definitely follow, it's a very hard metric that your boss will love, is repeat purchase intent, which is a great leading edge metric for what's going to ring the cash register. And you can absolutely tie both of these metrics to what you're doing in social media, and you can measure your lift on those two metrics. And I would argue that rather than having 100 kind of weak metrics, having two really strong ones can actually be a lot more powerful.